that boy chance. He him. He him. He ain't even touched the man.
If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 2 weeks, we all know the delay in 2K24 is almost unplayable, and it makes you want to get off the game because when you shoot the basketball in this game, your player takes 3 seconds to react, and the same thing goes for dribbling too if you play in park or stage or pro-am. Now look, just to show y'all, I've been playing this game. I tried it all. Some people say they're not. I don't know nobody that said that they're not delayed. I'll show y'all right now in the micro, not in the micro, in the gated facility, and I'm gonna put the hand cam up on screen just to show y'all how delayed this game could be sometimes. All right, now look, watch this. I want y'all to watch. Look at the hand cam. Watch when I flick my stick. Watch this. I'm flicking my stick top right. Watch how long it takes. Look at the hand cam and look at my player. You see that, right? That's like a whole second. I'm gonna do it again. Look at the hand cam, then look at my player. Watch, flick. Player takes a whole second to do my drill move, and I play on a PS5. What is going on, 2K? I'm on next gen, not current gen. Current gen shouldn't be more responsive than a next gen game, even though my PS5 even turns hot playing this game. I don't know why my PS5 can't even handle a basketball game, but it can handle Modern Warfare 2. But hey, that's just 2K trying to optimize their game. Look, I'm gonna do it again. Look, watch this. Flick my right stick to the left, flick it to the right, up. Like, why does it take that long for my player to respond to my play? Same thing for shooting. I would hold square. Watch my square button. You see that, right? Why is it like that? It's sad. It's sad that we paid hundreds of people spend like probably $300 on the game just to be delayed, and it'll be one game you'll go 5 for 5, then the next game you'll go 1 for 5, and it's not even your fault. It's just because of the delay. It'll be like a different time in any other game. It's crazy. It's crazy this year, but you know, I got some methods for y'all so y'all won't be as delayed as everybody else in the game.
12 seconds later.
Now look, starting off first, the first thing you want to do on your next gen console is go to your 2K settings. This is where you want to be like, oh, you want to turn off some stuff, because they be adding some stuff to the game that it's not necessary. It just makes your game just run more and more. It's more tough to run. I turn this thing off. I feel like it helped my game run smooth is the shading indicator. I just turn it off. I don't know what it does, but I just feel like my player just moves more regularly. Like, I just feel less delayed on the court. Next is what I advise you to turn off is go to your regular settings on 2K. Scroll all the way down till you see, you can turn off your camera shake if you play my career. I don't know. You don't really need that as you're playing against a friend. I turn that off. If you keep scrolling down, you'll go down until you see, where it's at, motion blur. Turn down motion blur all the way to 0. It's useless unless you are like a cinematic person. You like seeing the gameplay like go from cut to cut. It's a blur across your screen when you shoot a shot. The screen freezes, then it turns away to the left. All that extra stuff is not necessary in this game. You just turn it off, bro. It's worthless. Like, you're literally just putting your PlayStation 5 or Xbox through more stress trying to run this game. This game is already hard to run as it is, because my PS5 would turn hot as soon as I go to my player appearance. Craziest thing about this crossplay thing, this is the main reason why we're all delayed. If you want to turn this off, it's sad that we have to, if it's bad to the point you have to turn off crossplay, because for me, the main reason why I was hyped for 2K24 was because of crossplay, and the fact that I would have to turn it off just because I'm so delayed to the point where I can't shoot the basketball. It's crazy, because it's like, why am I even playing the game? And that's the only reason I got it. But yeah, if you turn on crossplay, it significantly makes a crazy difference in your performance of the game, and it just makes the game like feel regular again. If you want to turn on crossplay, be my guest, but you're gonna get less games. You're only gonna play against your side of the console. So if you're an Xbox player, you're only gonna be going against Xbox players. Same thing for PlayStation. If you're a PlayStation player, you're only going to be going against PlayStation players. And I don't know why. I feel like some people be thinking you go against PC players because of crossplay, but that is not a thing, my boy. Now, coming into your animations, people say this don't play a part to it, but I feel like it does when it comes to motion style. Motion style, I feel like makes your player fast and it makes your player slow. So depending on the motion style you run might make your player feel more delayed or not. So the motion style I used to use was Elite. Elite is one good one. You see how he's standing there ready to blast off. Elite is a good one. And Theo Maladin. Theo Maladin is also a very good one for small guards. So if you're a tall guard, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get elite. But if you don't get Theo Maladin on a tall guard, you can use De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is another good one to use. So the 3 ones I use is Theo Maladin, De'Aaron Fox, or elite. So if you want to try those out, and if you feel the difference, trust me, or you can just let me know if you don't feel the difference. Next thing I want to talk about is the customized HUD. Over here, it's all the way on the right in animations. I turn off my perfect release. I feel like I should just know my shot. And I feel like me just waiting on that green to pop up. And it's so delayed sometimes when it pops up too. Sometimes it doesn't even pop up right away. It'll take like 2 seconds or 2. So I just be like, hey, if I'm going to green it, I might as well just know I green it and not even wait for it. Because your jump shot animation is still going to pop up regardless. You don't got to wait for it. It'll just pop up at the end of your jump shot. The real green thing, that's what it looks like. Look, see that? Sometimes it takes 30 years to pop up. So I was like, why bother even having it on? But so if you're a good shooter, if you feel like you're a good shooter already and you don't need it, trust me, turn it off. And you know, the delay, you won't really like notice it as much. Next thing on the list is now going into your settings on your PlayStation. If you're on Xbox, this may apply to you too. So see this little icon next to my controller? It means it's playing USB mode. The way to turn your controller into playing USB mode, where it plays wired to your console, not Bluetooth, is you have to go to your accessories, scroll down to where you see controller, and you'll see communication method. Click on use USB cable instead of use Bluetooth, because you need the least amount of delay from your controller to your console as it is. And y'all seen before how I would flick my stick and it would take 2 seconds for my player to respond. So make sure you change your thing to use USB cable, and that'll make a crazy difference in your performance. Oh yeah, last thing, if you have a bunch of notifications popping up on your screen or running in the background or something, like people inviting you to party, group chats getting texted, just put your thing on do not disturb. All that popping up, you get a lag spike out of nowhere. You can reset your latency by just clicking the home button and going back into the game. That helps a lot while you're playing. I know if you watch a lot of streamers out there, people will click the home button and go back into the game, and now reset their latency. So if you're playing a game, a part game, stage game, pro-am game, whatever it is, and you feel like a little off in your shot or like delayed, try to click home and go back into the game. It'll refresh everything.
Prince the producer.
But yeah, if I helped you out in any sort of matter with this delay stuff, I know, trust me, it's annoying in this game. Be playing in a big fake GTA world. Hey, hit that like button if you learned something new, and you know, hit that sub. You're on the road to 14K, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.